A Limestone County judge has resigned just months after being indicted on criminal charges. Court records show now former District Judge Doug Patterson submitted his resignation this past Friday. Back in December, he was indicted on charges of use of office for personal gain, financial exploitation of the elderly, and theft of property. In his resignation letter, he stated that this decision should not be viewed as an admission of guilt. He says this was the best choice for his family and the people of Limestone County.